Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Larger Gaming Sports. Today we are back with Madden 25, Real Franchise, episode 48, and it's the off-season. We have a lot to talk about, so let's first jump into, and we are skipping seasonal goals. We're going straight to rewards. You see only 5 of them. I trimmed off the ones that have no use to us because we are now in the off-season. However, the 2 giveaways have been activated. AZ Born, which I'm guessing is Arizona Born, 7K commented. The 2 things to trigger both the giveaways was someone had to select a viewer reward as well as the punishment. Now, here's an interesting thing. You see the rewards on the screen. So we have a giveaway in a future episode. That's Game Week 10. We are going to do that. That will happen. The first giveaway will happen in episode 49, the draft episode. So next episode, there will be a giveaway. Choose one player to trade instead of random. Well, we have a punishment wheel that we got at the end of losing the Super Bowl that this one will help mitigate. So this will actually help. A giveaway in a future episode. This will be in the finale, episode 50. So the next 2 episodes will both feature a giveaway. Then you see protect one player from release. This was the viewer reward from AZ Born. So when it comes down to it, this one was actually gained week 7. So I can actually protect one player from release. Now this last one you see, protect one player from release, gained week 17. I kept this because this was gained week 17. I cannot use this one. I just wanted to keep it there to indicate that I can't use this because, you know, it was gained week 17. It's after this. Punishments. Release 2 players of comments choice, cannot re-sign. That was done week 8. The viewer reward, which is protect one player from release, I can use that because I gained it before the punishment. Now, AZ Born chose Adonai Mitchell and Trey Benson as the players to release. Right? And I cannot resign them. Now, here's the tough part. Which one of them do I get rid of? Because I can protect one of them with my protect one player from release that he gave me. Right? So there's also trade a random left guard next transfer window. Well, thankfully, we also have a reward that allows us to choose who to trade instead of random, which means we can just trade our backup left guard and not worry about it. So we're in a very nice spot. But guys, AZ Born has literally saved the giveaways. The giveaways will happen next episode and episode 50, the finale. Guys, let's get into the episode. So, now that we've gone over that, let's actually go down and manage the roster, first and foremost. So, out of the players we have to release, one is Trey Benson, who is a fantastic player. The other option is Adonai Mitchell, young, a rising, we have an X Factor and a superstar. I am going to use my protect one player from release on Trey Benson, which means Adonai Mitchell will be officially released. I can't resign him either. This is tough, but I have to release him. And there's that done. So now that punishment is 100% done. I do not have to worry about it. But we just lost probably one of our best wide receivers. Thankfully, we still have Wilson. But yeah, we just lost a superstar. We do get to keep Trey Benson because of our protect one player from release from the viewer reward. So thankfully, AZ Born gave us a way to protect one of them, and a 24-year-old X Factor 96 overall I think is better than a superstar of similar age and minus 11 overall. So it wasn't that much of a, not that much of a hard decision. The other one is we do have to trade a left guard. It is not transfer window yet, but what I'm going to do is our left guards is 82, 26-year-old Isaiah Adams, and 78 Kenyon Green. Instead of trading, I know it says to trade, just to make sure I'm ahead of the win, I'm just going to release him. He's only a 78 overall. I probably, no, let's wait. Let's wait to trade. Let's actually do the thing right. So, obviously, we lost the Super Bowl in embarrassing fashion. We have a bunch of retirements. Let's go. Storylines, defensive coordinator, and let's get this going. Offseason workouts. Lance Randolph. Got to get our right end. He's an X Factor rookie right end. 100% have to get him stronger. Yeah, no, sounds good. Keep working on that rush. That's exactly what we need. We have a press conference, probably going to ask us how we lost the Super Bowl. Let's see what they say. Coach, let's talk about the next few months. There is no plan. We're just going to go with it. Yeah, no, I'm going to guarantee we're going to be a playoff team. That's 100% our goal because we made the Super Bowl both years and now have lost. So yeah. So obviously, guys, we have some staff upgrades. It looks like both of our guys are still here. It's funny for a Super Bowl team. Yeah, we lost in the Super Bowl. But it's kind of weird for a team that reached the Super Bowl that none of our guys is getting poached. I don't think we can upgrade any of these, so yeah. It's kind of weird, right? You would think... Actually, I should probably get a power run offensive coordinator, shouldn't I? Let's do that. That's zone run, West Coast spread, West Coast spread. West Coast zone. We need power. West Coast spread. Vertical zone, spread, vertical power. West Coast zone. Is everyone just West Coast zone? Where's the West Coast power? I'm sorry, West Coast power run. There's got to be some. Let's go offensive coordinators. Hello? I mean... Dude, this sucks. Everyone's West Coast zone. Let's just bring Jeff Powell back, I guess. I was kind of hoping we would see a West Coast power run, but there isn't. Which is unfortunate for us. Alright, so we have some upgrades. These are most likely going to be depth guys. Not the most exciting stuff. But yeah, let's just see. You know, this offseason is going to be our last one. We +3 deep. Ooh, hold on. +3 medium. 93 speed, 94 cell, only 77 catching. 75 short +1 on it. 94 agility. 96 change, 99 juke. This guy's a run, oh my god, run after catch monster. Very athletic. Alright. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how many of these guys will stick on the team. How many of these guys actually will, you know, because the draft isn't done yet. But I mean, little upgrade for all these guys. You never know which one of these guys when we suffer an injury might have to come in. You know, might have to step up. So yeah. But guys, yeah. We're just going to do all the off-season stuff. I'm glad we got to talk about the giveaways and all that. We got to release 2 players. Technically, we released 2 and then protected 1 from release, so that's done. So we're getting stuff done, right? Now, the giveaways, I have decided that, you know, one will be... Oh, okay, I almost clicked the wrong button. That the one next episode, I think I'm just gonna go with a nice simple like regular giveaway, like a gift card or something simple, right? And I'll make sure that we choose the winner and all that, and I'll give a little bit of time between this episode and the draft, and I mean from the draft and the finale, so people can actually comment. Obviously the finale, I think I wanted out, because we have the 7th will be the release of 26. So we 100% have to be careful with the timing of how we do this. We only have, what, 15 days? So I might leave only 5 days, maybe 7. Maybe this episode will come out the 23rd, and then the 24th could be when the draft episode comes out. And then the winner, when I pick them, I can, send them and, yeah. I got this. So, obviously, staff moves. This is kind of weird. We fired Powell, hoping to look for someone else. Ian Alexander, Hampton, Raheem Morris was fired. All right, let's go over the head coaches that were fired and hired. Falcons fired Raheem Morris and hired Joseph Wells. Steelers fired Bill Summers. Brian Callahan was fired by the Titans. Antonio Pierce was fired by the Raiders. And Dave Canales was fired by the Panthers. The Raiders hired Brent Perkins to replace Alex Pierce. Okay, so the offensive, defensive coordinators don't really matter as much. So let's advance week to re-sign players. Now, we really have no players to re-sign. Oh, it looks like we did lose some staff members. Who did we lose? We lost our defensive coordinator. I'm going to fire Jeff Palgan just to see if there is a... West Coast... No, it looks like West Coast zone. Maybe a former head coach? Nope, never mind. Alright, so yeah, we will just take... You know what? I think I'm going to hire... No, I'll bring Jeff Powell back. We do need a new defensive coordinator, though. And just so you guys need to know, we're base 4-3. So, we're looking for a base 4-3. Base 3-4, 4-3... Oh, we only have 4 options, really? This is not good, actually. Oh, boy. Oh, this defensive coordinator had West Coast power run. That's funny. I guess we'll hire Gerald Carmichael as our new defensive coordinator. And we have a ton of upgrades, so let's spend it on player personnel. And just upgrade all of those as high as we can. There we go. We're getting some stuff progressing. So we have one player to negotiate with. Who is it? Oh, we have to accept the option for Paris Johnson Jr. Quaco, he was pretty good for us, but he had some major drops. Elijah Molden wants to come back, but 27, I don't think so. Cameron Thomas, no. DeMarcado, no. And Blake Gillikin, no. So we're just going to let the guys walk that are going to walk. And we are going to advance one to free agency. Now, obviously, I do have the free agency wheel up and ready to go. So we can check out the combine results. So wide receiver TJ Camp's a top 5. Obviously, we're not picking top 5. We need to look down here to like 32, 31, Wide receiver Malik Hampton, 6'3", 216 is a round 1 physical player. We could use that. Man-to-man Coiner and Boyd. This wide receiver is day 3. Round 2 to 3 here for Noble. I mean, obviously the draft wheel is going to kind of choose what we get, so, But free agency number 1. Now, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting scenario, right? We have a little bit of salary cap, and we have to see what we're going to do with it. So, we have to go to the wheel, the free agency wheel. So, it might take a minute to load up. There we go. And we have to spin to see what we have to attempt to sign first. Hopefully we get something good. Attempt to sign a write-in. We just got an X Factor. I mean, that is not going to help us that much. But yeah, sign free agents, few available free agents, right? So our first one has to be write-in. And I do want to go by interest. All right, so we have, well, he is a scheme fit, though. Malcolm's a scheme fit. He is 28 years old. He's 74 overall. And then there's James Houston. Okay, we're going to give him an offer. But I want him for 3 years, and we'll go like that, I guess. It's not the strongest offer, but that's fine. All right? So we have up to 5 active negotiations, right? So we're going to do 5 wheel spins, and then we're just going to eval. That's how it works. Now, let's get to the second one. This time we go to left end. Wow, we are just really focused on this line right now. Interest, obviously. So we have Zadarius Smith, who would be a big upgrade for us. Is he really the best option? There is Dexter Lawrence. Oh, and my controller just died. All right, guys, I'm back. My controller batteries have been replaced. We have to attempt to sign left in. I think I said Dexter Lawrence. I knew it was DeMarcus Lawrence. I got freaked out. So he's showing interest too, but not as much as Zadarius Smith. Now, I think signing Zadarius Smith would be a massive grab for us. Just a 1-year contract. And I think we're going to go with it and try to sign him. So let's spin the wheel and see what we get again for our third negotiation. Hopefully something big. Interesting. Attempt to sign someone 25 years or lower. So we can go to all or top 100 and sort by age. So Rondale Robinson is here. Christian Harris is here. So we definitely have some interesting options, right? There's a kicker here, but I think we have a kicker. I think we need a punter, right? Actually, I should probably back out really quick and see what is our positions of need. Really quick. So obviously, let's start with punter. We have none. We do have a kicker. Kiefer Nash, we're fine. Strong safety, we're fine. Pre-safety, we're fine. Corner, we're fine. Right outside linebacker would be helpful. Another D tackle. We're probably going to need him left in. Right tackle, right guard, center. Oh, wait, hold on. I do have to try to trade away, and I think the trade window is open, a left guard. Thankfully, we get to use one of our things to choose. So is it? Yes. Okay, so we do have to trade Kenyon Green away. That's who I'm selecting to trade. And let's see if there's any green interest from any teams. There's a few yellow. Trying to look for green, though. There's a yellow. There's a yellow. Quite a bit of yellow interest, which is good. Which means moving Kenyon Green will not be that tough. You know what? I'm going to give him to the Seahawks. They need a left guard. We'll be nice. And you know what? Maybe let's just trade for a left guard. Who do they have? They have Anthony Bradford. You know, let's just do this. Let's just do a hard swap. There we go. There's the trade. We bring in Anthony Bradford, who will still sit behind Isaiah Adams. That's a good trade with Seattle. It's they get a slight upgrade, and I get to give my Seahawks something. So I think I'm going to take that all day and call that good. All right, so I now kind of know what we can try to sign here. And my big thing is there a punter under 25? Ooh, there is. Alec O'Connell and Justin Bradley. Bradley really wants to be here. He's not the biggest punter. But you know what? Let's maybe lock him in for like a big 7-year contract. He's under 25, so he meets the requirements. Right? He's only 23. And he could be our punter long term. So that's perfect. All right, let's get back to the wheel and spin for the next one. So far, this free agency is just flawless. Another left end. This is not good. This is not good. We do not need another left end. This wheel is okay. So here, I think I'm going to go interest, and I think I'm just going to go to pick someone. Maybe I go by age. Let's go for Alex Wright. Dude, this is not good. You know, I'm going to sabotage myself in this offer. It's not going to be strong, but yeah, that's kind of my plan here. All right, let's get to the next wheel and spin. It was left in last time, and this time it is D-tackle. Let's go, D-tackle. Okay. I'm running out of money a little bit, so I do have to watch out for that. DJ Reader is big. Grover Stewart's pretty big. I just don't know if we can get him with our current valuation. Yeah, we lose too much money. Maybe... DJ Jones won't be a bad depth piece. We'll bring him in for a year. We'll send that offer. And that is all 5 that we can do this time. So let's send eval.
You have 3 evaluation periods with each stage.
Oh, let me actually go to... Okay, so it looks like... Let me go to all. We got Zadarius Smith, we got DJ Jones, and we got Justin Bradley. The ones I have targeted, Malcolm Kuntz is still undecided, and same with Alex Wright. The Panthers are at least interested in our other left end. Kuntz is just kind of sitting here, so we'll eval again. And we did get Malcolm, so that's big. And then we'll eval again. We did not get our last guy. It looks like he did probably end up going with the Panthers. That's fine. We got 4 out of the 5. We are done here. Let's go advance a week to stage 2. All right. We have very little money now. Some of the best players are off the chopping block. And we'll see what happens next. It's taking a while to advance. That's pretty normal. All right. So pro day results, we could look at that, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's go and try to sign some more free agents. Now, obviously, I'll probably have to make some more moves. Isaiah Pacheco's still here. Oh, wait, no, this is still showing who's taken. So Isaiah Pacheco went to Minnesota, 3-year contract. Chris Olave, Carolina. Jalen Phillips, Carol. Well, the Panthers went out and got Tyrann Mathieu, Jalen Phillips, Chris Olave. Deebo Samuel went to the Falcons. Marcus Lawrence went to the Patriots. Ryan Stonehouse is still sitting there. Curl went to the Broncos. Damian Pierce went to the Brandon Pinion still there. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk is here, dude. I would totally try to sign Kyle Juszczyk if I could. All right, let's spin the reel. So we have 10 active negotiations. Truth be told, right, when it comes down to this, I've always kind of jumped back and forth on how many we should do for these. I am just going to allow us to spin it until we are out of money, all right? Or if we choose not to. The second and third days are kind of whatever. So what I'm actually going to do is still only spin the wheel 5 times and see what happens. Okay, so this is a tough one. This is attempt to sign someone with green, yellow, and red interest. That's trying to sign 3 players. That's one that's built for this. So hold on. All right, so obviously we only have 11 mil. We got to be careful. Tyler Higbee would be a massive grab for a year. Ooh, we only have a little bit of money to get left. Tyler Higbee was green interest, so now we need to go down to yellow. Tyler Lockett is gone to the Titans, damn. There is not many yellow interest here. We already got a left guard. I may have to go by position here. Let's look at red interest. Boy. We'll try Drew Tranquil. Why not? We don't have the cap space for it. Let's look at wide receivers specifically, and let's go by interest. And scroll down to yellow. All right, Phillips. There is Jalen Darden. Actually, let's go by age. Okay, so this gives us no interest on him. Wide receivers are just so expensive, dude. I don't think it's worth it. No. Okay, we need a position that's kind of cheap. Oh, let's go fullback. Hold on. So, obviously, I would love to bring in Kyle Juszczyk, but that's just not an option. We need yellow interest. You know, Patrick Ricard is a good option for the red. Let's try to bring him in. And then we need a yellow interest. And we're pretty much out of money. We're not going to be able to sign anybody that's, you know, yellow interest. Yeah, we just don't have the money to. We don't. I spent too much. All right, so guys, this is how it's going to be. We're pretty much out of money. We can't really attempt to sign the third person, so we are just going to go and unfortunately just go to try to get these 2 because we have nothing left, right? So eval period 1, and we have signed Patrick Ricard and Tyler Higbee. That's it for today. We literally have no other bit of money. We have to advance to stage 3, you know, and we have no cap space. We're just going to call it. We're not even going to go into this. And we're going to advance to the recap. So, free agency recap. Let's go over it, guys. Some of the biggest ones. Obviously, we'll go by overall. Isaiah Pacheco to Minnesota. Chris Olave to Carolina. Jalen Phillips, Tyrann Mathieu, to Carolina. Debo went to Atlanta. DeMarcus Lawrence went to New England. Ryan Stonehouse did not get picked up at all. Cameron Curl, Broncos. Damian Pierce, halfback, went to Raiders. No one picked up Bradley Pinion. Taylor Moton went to the Denver Broncos. Nobody picked up Kyle Juszczyk, which actually makes me a little sad. Ikem Ekwonu went to the Bengals. Derrick Henry went to the Bengals. Brandon Sheriff went to the Bengals. No one picked up Aubrey. Adonai Mitchell, who we had to release, has signed a 3-year, $17 million contract with the New York Giants. I'm so sorry, Adonai Mitchell. I'm so sorry you had to go there. Quincy Williams went to the Chargers. Mike Evans, New Orleans. Kyler Gordon, Chicago. Braxton Jones, Broncos. Wow. Punters are not in season. CJ Mosley, Tampa Bay. Christian Watson went Chargers. Daniel Carlson, nobody picked up the star kicker. DJ Reader, okay. Kendon Fuller, Tyler Algier. Zadarius Smith, obviously we signed. Tyler Lockett went to Tennessee. Jonathan Jones in New York. There's some interesting names not picked up. Khalil Mack sitting there. David Montgomery not being signed by anybody. Duvernay went to Cleveland. Okwanko went to Carolina. So yeah, we have some interesting players that have made some moves. And some who are just sitting there. Wow. So obviously we're going to have a new look team. Now we have to do some private workouts. And I have to be honest, guys. We are not in a good position to pick. We are going to be pick. Actually, let's go first before we do this. And no, you know what? Yeah, let's go here and choose. So at the end of the day, I would love to try to get a new quarterback into the mix. However, look at how the rankings. Top 5, 2 round ones, and then it drops down. This Alex Lockhart from Washington, who is a field general, has dropped down really significantly. Minus 17 spots. A short, A medium, B to D deep, unfortunately. C1, okay. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. We have a superstar right end, right? It's telling us our needs up in the top right corner. Quarterback, tight end, right outside linebacker, strong safety. We just got a decent tight end, and I don't think we need tight end. I don't think we need right end. Right outside linebacker, maybe, and strong safety, maybe. So, I think what I want to do, right, is go like this. We're going to go after a right outside linebacker. And round 2 to 3 are the only ones. So we will actually... Struggles to find the ball. Motor off, looks to rip. Alright, Kirk Reigns, I think, is the guy we are 100% going to mark as one of our guys. Next up, strong safety. So pick 10, pick 19, 21. We like run support. So we'll go Chris Lowry out of Penn State. And then we are going to take a stab at quarterback. And I think we are going to take a stab at Lockhart. And we are just going to confirm. Oh, what in the world? Are we good? Is it counting everyone I put in? It says 3 out of 3 chosen, right? It's only showing 2. Where's our right outside linebacker? Oh, it's because he doesn't show up on the screen. All right. So yeah, I guess I should probably mark some of these guys. No, yeah. I think it'll be fine. We have 3 selected, I think, just because 1 isn't there. And, yeah. So, obviously, I am going to do one last thing. And this is before the draft, and I want to do this while we're up and thinking. So, depth chart. Right? Obviously, Kyler Murray is our starting QB, but he's getting up there in age. I do kind of want to move on him. We have Benson, we have Carter, we're fine here, right? Fullback, this needs to be changed because we got Patrick Ricard, who can actually come in and be true. So actually, you know what? I'm going to auto reorder, and let's go through again. Let's go through and edit where we need to edit. I think that's probably the best bit. So, Ricard comes in as our true fullback. Wide receiver, Wilson, Cole Hardman. Dominic Hayward does into the starting lineup. Fells now. Bonnie Barkley. You know, so we have options here, right? Tight end, Ryman is over Tyler Higbee, but I like Ryman. He's played great for us, and Higbee is a mentor. And, you know, maybe we take a tight end at some point in the draft later on. Left tackle looks set. Left guard looks set. Center looks set. Right guard looks set. Right tackle is probably a weak point because we really don't have a young guy there. Left in, Zadarius Smith comes in here, and my nickel should be number 2. Easily. And we'll bring in Baker as 3. So Zadarius Smith now leads our left end. Right end is our superstar, X Factor. Right end, Lance Randolph. Re-signed right in, or signed. Let's bring up Stills here. Kuntz is now going to be here in this position. I actually think Dante Stills should probably go over him. At D tackle, Hill, Hurst, Radikasi, DJ Jones. Just some nice depth. Left outside linebacker, we have Tuli Tupalutu. BJ Ojolari, for some reason, wasn't there, so we'll bring him up. Middle linebacker is our 1 year now veteran, Cameron Woodward. We have Barnes, we have Papa Elroy, and then Michael Harding. So, right outside linebacker, Demukeji. Oh, they want BJ Ojolari to start on this side. Interesting. Oh, we only have one right outside linebacker. That's right. All right, for now, we'll keep it like... No, you know what? No. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. Cornerback, Max Melton, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Garrett Williams, Elijah Jones, Cottrell Clark. We're fine at corner. Free safety, we have Derek Forrest and Darian Taylor-Demerson. Strong safety is Dane Belton, who actually had a great year. I don't know why strong safety is... They keep saying it's a concern. And Nick McCain looked pretty good starting out. We have kicker Kiefer Nash and Justin Bradley as our punter, both young guys. And so I'm quite happy with this team. I don't think there's any major positions where we need to trade anyone. I like the depth, especially because we've had injuries. And so, yeah, go to advanced week, and next time it will be the NFL draft. All right, guys? I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.